In a bustling city, there lived a wise and kind-hearted old man named Mr. Johnson. He was known throughout the town for his wisdom and the 5 rules he always spoke of, which had the power to change lives. One day, a curious young man named Mark approached Mr. Johnson and asked him about these famous 5 rules. With a warm smile, Mr. Johnson began to share a story. Many years ago, he said, "I was a struggling young man like you. I came to this city with dreams but found myself lost in its chaos. That's when I met an old friend who shared these 5 rules with me. Rule 1, believe in yourself." Mr. Johnson explained that the first rule was to have unwavering self-belief. He told Mark about a time when he doubted his abilities, but when he started to believe in himself, doors of opportunity opened. Rule 2, never give up. The second rule emphasized perseverance. Mr. Johnson shared a story about a difficult period in his life when he wanted to quit, but he didn't. He kept going and eventually achieved success. Rule 3, embrace change. The third rule was to be open to change. Mr. Johnson recounted how adapting to new situations and learning from them was essential for growth. He spoke of a time when he switched careers and found his true calling. Rule 4, help others. The fourth rule was about giving. Mr. Johnson explained that true happiness comes from helping others. He told Mark about the joy he experienced by offering a helping hand to those in need. Rule 5, keep learning. The final rule emphasized continuous learning. Mr. Johnson said that knowledge was the key to unlocking new opportunities. He shared stories of how he never stopped learning, even in old age. Mark was deeply inspired by these rules and the stories that accompanied them. He thanked Mr. Johnson and asked how he could start applying these principles to his own life. Mr. Johnson smiled and said, "Start by believing in yourself, young man. The rest will follow." Remember, these rules have the power to transform your life. Live by them, and you'll see the positive change they bring. Mark left that day with newfound hope and determination. He realized that these 5 simple but powerful rules could indeed change his life, just as they had transformed Mr. Johnson's life many years ago. And so, he set out on his journey, ready to embrace these rules and create his own story of success and fulfillment.